Good morning, children. In the previous videos, we have learned about minerals, metallic and non-metallic minerals. Yes? Now today, we will start fossil fuels. Now, what is fossil fuels? See, fossil fuels are basically those minerals which can be burnt as fuels, like petroleum, like coal. Okay? Now, where do they get from? We get them from, and what are they basically? Fossil basically means when a dead animal or plant is buried deep inside the earth. Yes, and it turns into fuel like coal. Okay, the first example of fossil fuel we are going to learn is coal. What is coal? Coal is basically a sedimentary rock which is buried deep inside the earth, and actually it is the remains of plants. Yes, the woody structure of the plant, the trunk, that when it is buried deep inside the earth for a long time, for years and years, hundreds and thousands of years, then it forms coal, and that coal is used as a fuel. Now, what is coal? You must have seen it's actually a black colored stone type mineral, okay, a stone type fuel which is used in earlier when people used to burn chulas. You know what are chulas? Have you seen in some village or some small town people still they burn chulas? Chulas is like a structure, it's like a semicircular structure, and people keep coal in that, and then they lit it, a fire comes out, and then they prepare their food on that. Okay? Coal is also used to keep oneself warm in winters. Yes? People keep coal in some iron vessel or some utensil, and then they lit it, and then because of the heat of that coal, what happens? People keep themselves warm. Coal is also used in tandoors. Okay, they are also used in steam engines when people used to run steam engines. Nowadays we have electric engines, but then when steam engines used to run that, even in factories, lot of coal is used. So now, what is coal and how is it formed? Okay, I'll show you the image of coal. How does it look like? And you will very well resemble, because most of you must have seen this. How does it look? Can you see this black stone-like structure? This is basically coal. Okay, and how is it formed? Can you see? Like, suppose this is a tropical forest. Deep down, when some plants are dead or when some plants, trees fall down, they're buried deep. Now, after getting buried, the layers and layers of earth is formed, soil is formed. Now, when such plant is buried deep down, here you can see this, but after many years, okay, coal is formed naturally. So, when we need coal, we need to dig, and then we need to take out this coal. So what is coal? Basically, it's a sedimentary rock which is formed from the remains of plants. Millions of years ago, they were thick forests like here on the earth. Now also we have it. Yes, growing in swamps. Swamps means a cluster, group. Now what happened? Yes, swamp is actually damp areas. Now what happens? As the trees died, they were buried in the swamps. Now many layers of sand, mud, more dead trees were deposited on them. Now as the trees they got buried deeper and deeper because of the pressure, because of the heat, because of the weather change. Yes, because of the pressure of the earth, layers. What happened then? It formed the layers above, and then it gradually turned into coal. So this is how coal is formed, and we all know that the sun's energy makes the plants grow. Yes, these plants grow because of the sun's energy. So coal also has stored energy of the sun, because this has energy, this has nutrient. So coal also has energy in it. Okay, so coal does have the stored energy of the sun from millions of years ago. So whenever we burn coal as fuel, we use this trapped energy. Now whenever we burn this coal, dry coal, what happens? The sun's energy, the trapped energy is actually helps us to provide heat. Okay, that is why it is used as fuel. Now next is petroleum. Now petroleum, you all must have seen petrol. Yes, you all must have seen petrol. You all must have smelled petrol. Yes, there are vehicles running with petrol. Your two-wheelers, your four-wheelers, they all run with the help of petrol only. Yes or no? Does it run with the help of water or some other oil? No, only petrol and diesel. Right? So now what is basically petroleum? See, what happens? Now here you can see this image. How is this petroleum taken out from under the ground? Petroleum is basically the oil deposit under the ground. Yes. Now there are wells which are dug and then then it is extracted from the layers of rock, from the sea layer, and then it is extracted, and then it is taken to the industries, factories, and then it is purified. Okay, see what happens when marine plants and animals living died. Okay, animals in the sea or plants in the sea, when they die, their bodies sank to the bottom. It sinks to the bottom. Now what happens? More and more sediments are collected on the top. There are layers which are formed. Pressure is applied, and then over millions of years, layers are settled. Okay, and then these bodies are converted. These dead bodies are converted. The dead bodies of marine plants and marine animals, they are converted into petroleum automatically. We do not make petroleum. We extract petroleum. We take out the petroleum from the sea layers. And why does it get from sea only? Do we get it from sea only? Because they are basically the dead remains of aquatic or marine plants and animals. They are buried deep inside the layers of sea. Okay, and with the effect of water pressure, with the effect of pressure of sand and other things, what happens? These things are deposited, and then automatically after millions of years, petroleum is formed, and then we extract. Now what happens? Like what happens in coal? Coal also has stored energy. Petroleum also has stored energy of the sun. Naturally, for millions of years ago, it is having the energy of sun. Now, petroleum is also used as fuel in the form of petrol. Okay, diesel and kerosene. We use all these forms of petroleum, kerosene and diesel. They are all extracted from petroleum. Okay, and it is the most important fuel of today. We actually use petrol a lot. Kerosene is also a fuel which is used, but it is used in household things to run stoves and all. Now, coal and petroleum, they are very important fossil fuels, and they are not technically considered to be minerals. We don't call them actually minerals because they are formed from organic matter. They are not from rocks. They are buried under rocks. Okay, so we don't consider them as minerals. They are as actually organic matter. Now, besides being used as fuel, coal and petroleum, they are used for making important chemicals. Okay, for medicines, cosmetics, fertilizers, plastics, and many other things. And so we now know that coal and petroleum are not actually considered as minerals. They come under the category of fossil fuels, or we also call them as organic matter, and they are very important in our day-to-day life. Thank you.